There are questions that have boggled the minds of our greatest thinkers and philosophers since the beginning of time itself. What is the purpose of our existence? Is cereal a soup? Does God exist? Are traps gay? But today, I will answer the most puzzling enigma of all. What is anime? But first, let me ask you a hypothetical. Imagine that you're with a friend and you ask them, hey, what's your top 3 anime? And they respond, number 1, Avatar The Last Airbender. And you're like, okay, that seems fine so far. And they proceed with Teen Titans and Totally Spies. I would think that friend is trolling the shit out of you, especially if they throw Korra into that lineup.
I'm the Avatar! You gotta deal with it!
In my opinion, I think it's misleading to call Western produced cartoons and animations with an anime like art style as genuine anime. And 4 out of 5 reputable dictionary websites agree with me. It's disrespectful to the animation studios in Japan and the animation studios in Western countries. It would be more accurate to call them anime inspired cartoons. And besides, there aren't any European or American made animations that could even be mistaken for an actual Japanese studio's work. You can tell that it's missing that iconic Japanese weirdness. Well, maybe Ruby if you're only counting the worst cliches of anime. If we reverse the same argument that defines anime by its influence and art style, then Pantene stocking from Japan should just be considered a cartoon. I suspect companies like Netflix will call anything an anime as a marketing tactic to imply a higher sense of quality. However, besides well-drawn action scenes and good music, I would assume the show has egregious amounts of TNA, a romance plot that progresses at the speed of a snail with osteoporosis, and an absurd amount of filler episodes. Or perhaps the cartoon show has mature content and the studio doesn't want the stigma of being just for kids because it's called a cartoon. But this viewpoint is extremely dated because this is not the age when Disney used to be good. We have cartoons like South Park, Smiling Friends, and Invincible. And I already know there's going to be that one person in the comment that says, actually, anime means animation in the Japanese language, so yes, SpongeBob is actually an anime. But I would clap back with the Japanese people say
アニメーション、
for non-Japanese cartoons and
コミック、
for Western comics. But here's the rub. What if the animation, such as drawn in the frames of the show, is contracted to another country? You know what my favorite Korean show is? Family Guy. Sakugan anime ain't got shit on the 5-minute chicken fight, not gonna lie, for real. Therefore, the story, storyboarding, and general production must be mostly done in one country to claim it as its own. But what about Tower of God? The greatest collab between Korea and Japan since this Comfort Woman statue. The story and art is Korean because it's based on the manhwa by Lee Jong-hui, and the bulk of the show, storyboarding, animating, and voice acting, is all Japanese. I would then consider it to be an anime. In conclusion, Western animation studios, please take pride in your own hard work and cultural contribution by calling your shows and movies cartoons. That is all. Peace out.